Good evening and a warm welcome. You're watching CNN News 18 with me, Griha Atul. Now let's begin the broadcast at the top of 5 p.m. with some breaking news that we are getting, and it concerns actor Vijay's grand state conference that is kicking off in Villupuram, as the actor is now cheered by a sea of his supporters, making a major political plunge in the politics of the state of Tamil Nadu. The event promotes, in fact, has shown Vijay alongside social rights leaders including Periyar, Ambedkar and Kamaraj, and we can see how this is a huge amount of heft that actor Vijay has really put in ahead of him taking that political plunge. This is a state level conference of Vijay's newly formed Tamila Vetri Kazhagam, and drone visuals is what we are putting out in front of your screens, where you can see the kind of turnout that is there as far as that massive gathering is concerned. My colleague Purnima is going to take you through exactly what is happening at that event over there. Yes, Purnima, take us through the gathering. We all know about the kind of support that Vijay commands, and now that his party makes that official foray into the politics in Tamil Nadu, how do things and dynamics really change?
Well, right now the event has started. The brief theme that in fact was displayed is secular social justice ideologies. Remember, today actor Vijay is holding his first state conference where he will reveal his party, the Tamila Vetri Kazhagam's ideology. So the broad picture that we've got so far from the promo that has been played here is that it's going to be secular social justice. That's the ideology of Tamila Vetri Kazhagam. In fact, Vijay is on the stage where the event is happening. At between 5:30 and 6 is when Vijay will be addressing the cadre here. A sea of people have come here. This is the event where at least more than 1 lakh people have gathered. If I can see on the screen the kind of crowds that have gathered here. From 7 a.m. people have been queuing up here to listen to what Vijay has to say. Vijay, so to say, will be speaking for at least an hour and he will reveal the party's ideology. So all eyes on his first political speech here. People have been waiting to see, but more importantly, the DMK and the AIADMK and other parties, including the BJP, are keenly watching the move here, because what Vijay has to say, every party is waiting, because all eyes on the 2026 State Assembly polls when Vijay will be entering politics. And so far, Tamil Nadu has seen a bipolar contest between the DMK and the ADMK, but this time we have the BJP with Annamalai as the leader, and we also have Seeman, another leader, and now Vijay. Vijay is now deciding to quit cinema to enter politics, and he's now at the peak of his film career when he's decided to focus on his political journey. Some of the leaders that are here, the cutouts of some of the leaders, including Ambedkar, Periyar, as well as Kamaraj. So these are the three leaders. The ideologies would be more on the lines of a Tamil card as well as nationalism card. And of course, social justice, which Tamil Nadu has seen ever since the Dravidian movement started, and secularism. These are some of the broad ideas that we've got so far from the kind of cutouts, from the kind of promos that we've seen so far. But Vijay's first political speech will begin at around 6 p.m. That's when there'll be more clarity. They say it's going to be an hour speech. All eyes on the speech. Meanwhile, the DMK and Deputy Chief Minister Udayanidhi Stalin has welcomed Vijay's state conference and said he wishes his dear friend Vijay all the best for the state conference. That's the word coming in from the DMK. But all eyes on Vijay's political speech, where we will get more clarity on what his party's ideologies would be, what would be his plan of action for the 2026 State Assembly polls.
Absolutely. Purnima, Tamil Nadu is not new to actors and veteran actors really turning to politics. And we have seen what has happened in the case of MGR, or for that matter, JJ Lalitha, very, very recently, even Kamal Haasan. But if we specifically speak about Kamal Haasan and his Makkalnidhi Mayan in the political scenario, especially in the state of Tamil Nadu, that party really is nowhere in front of the DMK and AIADMK politics. Where do you see Vijay's party really now faring in the midst of that dynamics?
Well, absolutely. In fact, after the demise of tall leaders like Jayalalitha and Karunanidhi, actors like Rajnikant, Kamal Hassan said there is a vacuum of sorts. People need a change. People are tired of the Dravidian politics, and therefore Rajnikant also initially took that political plunge, followed by his friend and actor Kamal Hassan. While, as you rightly said, Kamal Hassan did not fare really well as far as his political entry is concerned, Rajnikant decided to call it quits even before he decided to contest elections. But all eyes on Vijay. Political analysts say that Vijay is someone who's at the peak of his film career, and also the kind of crowd that we are seeing here, more than a lakh people gathering. Many say that he could perhaps get a good amount of vote share. Remember, Vijay Kant, they compare Vijay's political debut to that of late Vijay Kant. They say that if he gets even a 10% vote share, that itself would be a success. But looking at the crowds that have gathered here, more than a lakh people, political analysts say it will be interesting to see how
Okay.
the developments pan out, because Vijay is someone who has a massive mass fan following. Like Rajnikant, even Vijay has a huge mass following. Whether that will translate into
Okay.
votes, whether Vijay will be able to be the kingmaker, if not the king, will be known through his party's ideologies, the way he then takes his political journey forward. But everyone is keenly watching this move because Vijay is someone who has a mass appeal here. Therefore, it is going to be interesting. But many say that he is going to give both the DMK and the AIADMK a tough fight in the 2026 or at least in the run up to the 2026 state assembly polls.
Okay, Purnima, thank you so much for all of that information. In fact, Tamil Vetri Kagazam is the party that Vijay is now floating. He is going to be talking about the party's vision ideology at about 6. So in an hour's time from now is when we hear Vijay speak, and that is the kind of turnout that Purnima really was talking about. We'll leave it at that. We'll come back as and when there is more action there where Vijay is going to be at in a very short moment from now.